All eyes on number 9 tonight. Kevin Huerter back in the starting lineup. Says that he's feeling no ill effects. Told me a couple of days ago if this were the playoffs, he would have stayed on the court if it was up to him and been able to play. It'll be Phoenix with the game's first possession. Paul on the dribble, hand off the lob to Bismack, who couldn't finish.
Beautiful play, but the Kings able to break it up.
Murray saves the ball, hits Harrison Barnes. Great hustle by Keegan Murray.
Keegan Murray in this situation, it's all 5 guys on the floor being aware. Are we blitzing? Are we showing? And right there, as soon as Domantas Sabonis turned his head, getting his feet set in transition, and you know if he's open, he's going to be found.
Inside whistle and 1. Count the bucket by CP3. Torrey Craig for 3. And Huerter on the fly. Over to Fox. And De'Aaron Fox with his first points of the game.
Being there for missed shots by his teammates.
Pocket pass by Huerter. Sabonis to a strong hand. And another bucket. He's got 8.
He brings a toughness and a grit to the game. And usually you're going to have success with guys like that on the floor.
Mitchell out to Kessler Edwards. Nice little one-dribble pull-up. Already on a supermax deal. Paul with the rebound. And Chris Paul with the putback. He's got 4 points and 2 assists.
Chris Paul understands the importance of this game maybe better than anyone.
Boy, TJ Warren with a little room service at the other end.
He's been important in not just his play, but in his persona.
He's first team all fit. Vitu slams it home. Davis on Booker. Metu comes to help. Landale on the roll. Boy, good pass by Book that time.
Well, and you're right. I mean, that's the first time the Kings have been to the free throw line. And we're at the 9:30 mark of the second quarter. Already. Ooh.
Tell you what, Landale.
I think that Matt made a really great point.
Yes.
Because we've talked about it kind of with Kessler Edwards being in the starting lineup while Kevin Huerter was out.
Huerter getting ready to come back into the ball game, as is Biyombo for the Suns. Chris Paul pocket pass. Landale. He's up to 12 on the game, and I tell you what, if I'm Monty Williams, I might milk him a little bit, just because. 12-point half so far for Landale, and Monk finally connecting from deep. Big offense off the bench, and as Devin Booker gets ready to come back into the ball game, Katie, Sacramento did not win the non-Booker minutes. Murray with a corner 3.
Look how many bodies they send at him when he has the ball in his hand, and he is still able to get to his spots.
That's the 2-up special that they run for Book every time. And he got another bucket there. He's got 12. Inside Sabonis, room service.
He is contributing, he's rebounding, assisting. I mean, he has grown exponentially, quietly throughout the
Sabonis! Say it with your chest! Under 90 seconds to go in the first half. Booker into the paint, whistle, and 1. Book it. 10 on the shot clock. Booker trying to stick him. Ross on the closeout on Huerter. Drives it in and gets it off bump.
They're using it to their advantage to draw Domas away from the rim.
We'll see what kind of adjustment they make. Kevin Huerter made the requisite adjustment late in that second quarter. Kobe out front. Swing it around. CP3 from deep. Well, Chris Paul is, the lead is up to 11. Chris Paul with 11 points, 11 assists. Sabonis inside for Fox. Blocked by Craig. Got it back and put it home. He's going to let Fox call it.
Well, you've got Keegan Murray being guarded by Chris Paul.
Fox dialed his own number.
Great chemistry with all of our scores, but it's just such a bonus to have a big man who can pass the ball like that.
And defend, Matt, as we just saw, and shoot. But you can't sleep on him. Off the wide action, it's Huerter. Skip pass to Murray for 3. So the ball screen defense successful that time. Huerter off the DHO. Fire! Bonus flips the screen for Herter. Skip pass to the corner to Mitchell. Drove the closeout. They left him alone. Mitchell said, why not then?
Something as simple as adjusting your screen angle created that hole.
Off the steal, Barnes with a slam. Good show by Sabonis. Got back in time to contest the shot on Landale, but gave up the and one. Sabonis in the drop. Payne on the baseline. Ross for three. Boy, that thing did a lap and fell. Sabonis leading the break. Herter on the handoff for three. Butter. Oh, he's hotter than fish grease. Herter ready for a heat check. Drives on Ross. Jelly. Oh! Kevin Herter inside.
Kevin Herter, man, we missed you.
Shamet on the edge. Drives it inside. And it falls through to make it an 8-point lead. Warren missing. Sacramento begins the fourth quarter with Metu, Lyles, and Barnes on the front line. Monk and Mitchell in the backcourt. Pocket pass. Oh, Metu! Caught a body! Payne out front. TJ Warren, whistle, and one. It's easy for her to be inspired by you and others that do what you do. So looking forward to a great time tomorrow.
Well, that is very kind, but I have to be honest and say is you see Ross knocking down that jumper. Man behind her, pushing, encouraging, believing in her.
My point guard, Lyles underneath with the reverse.
That everything is okay back in the locker room.
Payne, Ross curls the screen, raises up. Man, that's a pretty jumper. Terrence Ross, who had several offers from other teams after being bought out, he told me, but chose the Suns because of the fit. Inside, that's a good fit. Metu
Here in the league.
Mitchell out to Herter. They're going to do some of the heavy lifting, and Herter says, I'm the man for the job. Booker from mid-range, fouled, and one. Man. Touch the paint. Barnes with 7 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Got it. Largest lead of the game for the Kings. Booker isolated. Now they bring help on Booker. They put the Kings in rotation, and Ross cashes out. Landale sets the screen. Barnes gets over it and run a little twist action. Inside and one. He's got 8 assists. Mitchell all over Booker. In retreat, it didn't matter. Warren, one more to Ross. Somebody hit the snooze button, and Ross makes the Kings pay. Taking great care of the basketball. Ross, Booker on the keep, working against Barnes. Tough shot off glass, pure. And the lead is down to 5. Sabonis has Booker on him, a mismatch. Gets it with 7 on the shot clock, but a little bit far from the bucket. So Herter, the bailout man. A get-out-of-jail-free card in number 9. Good help by Sabonis. Ross fires. Man, Terrence Ross is unafraid.
Defensively doing a good job of just using his size and his length to give space.
Barnes on the post up against Ross. Put him in the weight room. Oh, a big flex. Harrison Barnes with 17 and 1 by Booker at the other end to silence the crowd here. And that might seal it. Up by 4. Barnes through the hits. Got it. CP3 to take it inside himself. Got the putback. Barnes knocks down the second one. 4.3 to go. Suns wrap up a 3-game road trip, going 0 for 3.